being a plasterer, a lot of guys they're gonna crush a few cans because it takes the edge off the aches and the pains as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I think some of it might be a little bit of almost, I wouldn't say self-medicating, but using booze to sort of ease that tension in the body from doing the meterage, or you might have had a day doing sand and cement, and your shoulders are shot. And you and I know, if you have a couple of Stellas, that pain's gone, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So
I'll tell you what though, I'm 51 now and I play squash 2-3 times a week. I'm running around like a young fella compared to that. Booze is causing inflammation in your body, and that's adding to the pain. If you ate healthy and laid off the booze, half of them pains wouldn't be even there. It'd be a lot less.
So the pain, we might be using booze to take the edge off the pain, but it's the booze that's actually causing it in the first place.
It wouldn't be helping because there's inflammation in the body, and all pain and disease is caused from inflammation, isn't it?
And it dehydrates you as well, doesn't it?
It dehydrates you. That's the thing with the pharmaceutical companies as well. They must put something in it. You say, I've always said, oh well, come on, I've got a first on, lads. Let's get going. Come on, let's get finished. You go in the pub, does that clench your first? No. You want another one, don't you? And another one. And that's why you wake up in the night with a dry throat, gasping for water, because it dehydrates you. It doesn't hydrate you. That's a thing from the breweries to get you to drink more.
Absolutely. So back to the warning signs then. If it's affecting family life, you're arguing with the missus, you're just mind's consumed with let's get back on the booze instead of enjoying the time you've got and living in the moment kind of thing. When it gets deeper than that, when it goes a bit more sinister, I spoke to you yesterday about a mate of mine that I noticed was on a slippery slope downward with the Stella, and one day we were at work and I noticed that in his van he had a can of Stella in his door that he'd been sipping, and I thought, that's not right. Fair enough, he's having a few tinnies 6-7 p.m. after work, but now he's bringing it to work, and that's not good. And I mentioned that he was also hiding it as well. So when you get to that stage, I mean, at what stage in your drinking do you maybe need outside help, where you're thinking, I ain't going to have to do it on my own because I'm too far gone?
I tell you what, though, I know what you mean, dependency, but a lot of people are not dependent. Only 1 in 10, or I think it's 1 in 10 drinkers are dependent, heavy drinkers, or drinking with issues. So a lot of people are in the cycle of drinking and then waking up with loads of anxiety the next day, and then they're going to work, they're having a shite day at work, they're feeling a bit down, so they come home, what do? I've had a shite day at work, in the fridge again, a few more beers, 4 or 5 cans. So they're going to work the next day feeling shite. If they're feeling shite because they were drinking the night before. So it's a cycle, it's an ongoing cycle. If you take a break, most people can take a break. Most people aren't dependent. A lot of people that think they got drinking issues, if they get in the right mindset, they can have a month off and break that cycle. Break the cycle of feeling rubbish, having a few beers, feeling rubbish, having a few beers. Because anxiety, you drink because you're anxious, or you're feeling a bit anxious when you get home about pricing jobs or invoicing, or they owe me money. Alcohol will make that worse. It makes anxiety worse. So it just postpones it when you have them couple of 3-4 beers at night. You might, I feel all right now, I've had a few beers. It's only postponing it till the next day, and then it's back again. So when you take a break, after 3 or 4 days of being anxious, it will lift, and then you feel all right, and then you won't need the beers to, every video on my page, I'm on about take a month off the booze. See how you go. You will feel so good. First week, you won't. First 4 or 5 days, you won't. But after that, you feel great.